All right, everyone. I think the stream is up. As per usual, I'm going to ask you to put a word into the chat on the side. What should it be this time? I don't know. Let's go with penguins again. Put penguins in the chat just so that I know that you can actually hear me. Heck yeah. All right. So again, there's a bit of a lag, which is why I'm late responding. But thank you all for putting penguins in the chat. And yeah, it is time to get started. So I just want to start off with a thanks to all of y'all, be you students, decathletes, coaches, judges. Judges in particular today, we could not have done it without you. We cannot thank you enough for making this happen. For the students, for the decathletes, coaches. I know it's been a really rough year. And so I really appreciate all of the work, not just me, but your students as well, that you've been putting into that. So thank you so much. And students, I think it goes without saying, it's been quite the year. I'm so sorry that we weren't able to do anything in person. It just didn't end up happening that way. But I don't want to jinx it, but hopefully, I think next year we should be able to make something happen. And that'll be a lot of fun. Doing speeches and interviews in person again is just going to be so great for those of y'all who are going to be able to return. To those of y'all who are seniors, I'm so sorry. But of course, you can still come back for speech and interview as a volunteer. So yeah, all right. That said, let's go ahead and get started. As usual, the way that this works, we're going to start off with the math event. The screen is not changing. There we go. Okay, yes. So we're going to start off with the math event. How it's going to work this time, the way that the awards work is we're starting off, everyone is in a single division now. So we're going to recognize the top 3 varsities in each event and top 5 scholastics and honors in each event. We're going to start with 5th place, then 4th place, move on to bronze, silver, and gold. In another month or so, y'all are going to get mailed these beautiful little medals. They're going to be 2 inches bigger than the regionals ones, which I guess you also don't have unless you've done this in previous years. But they're nice little states medals. And 4th and 5th place will get ribbons. And yeah, let's get moving. Starting off with 5th place in the mathematics test. Let's get started. We've got a 2-way tie in the Scholastic Division from North Quincy, Jessica Chen, and from Franklin, Deshadu Papanini. In the Honors Division, also a 2-way tie from North Reading, Jonathan Park, and from Austin Prep, Vikram Ganagula. Congratulations to the 5th place, on to 4th place Scholastic from Hopedale, Samuel Samansky, and 2-way tie in Honors from Westwood, Alex Vertikov, and from Franklin, Angus Willis. On to our bronze medal winners. In varsity, we've got a 3-way tie for bronze math from Natick, Emma Smith, from Milford, Paulo Pereira, and from Acton Boxborough, Pooja Saha. And scholastic, from Lexington, we've got Olivia Hoover, and in honors from Ashland, Suraj Padmanabhan. Now on to silver medalists in math. We've got a 4-way tie in varsity from Springfield International, Giovanni Cruz, from Silver Lake, Catherine Quinn, from Milford, Sasha Matovu, and from Ashland, Emma Whittam. Next up in scholastic, from Wellesley, we've got Caden Shaw, and a 2-way tie in honors from North Quincy, Dominic Dang, and from Acton Boxborough, Benjamin Langman. Now for our top overall scores in math. In varsity from Wellesley, Kevin Liu, and scholastic from Acton Boxborough, Stanley Yuan, and in honors with a perfect score no less, from Acton Boxborough, Isha Agarwal. Congrats to all of our top mathematicians of the day. And now it is on to the second event, which is music. So usually there would be a listening section for music. Unfortunately, we were not able to do that this year with things being virtual and the way that it worked out. But if you're able to stick around for next year, if you're not being forced to graduate, well, then you'll be able to see that again, or hear that, I guess. So on to music. In 5th place, Scholastic. From Lexington, Olivia Hoover. And in honors from Wellesley, Lily Jin. In fourth place, music from Franklin, the Shadu Papanini in Scholastic. And in honors from Westwood, Bernie Shu. In bronze music, we've got a four-way tie for varsity from Silver Lake, Caroline McInnes. From Milford, Sasha Matovu. From Ashland, Emma Whittam. And from Acton Boxborough, Alexander Kozlov. We've got a two-way tie in Scholastic from Milford, Leah Thoreau. And from Austin Prep, Catherine Jalbert. And then a two-way tie as well in honors from North Quincy, Dominic Dang. And from Acton Boxborough, Isha Agarwal. One quick note that I just want to make is I do see a couple of people in the chat from Maryland and Virginia. I just want to make sure that you're aware that for Maryland and Virginia, your award ceremony will be next Saturday, not today. This is strictly for Massachusetts. So in case you're worried that you're not seeing any of your team members or yourself medaling, that's going to be why. So that'll be about the same time, or no, it'll be earlier in the day, but next Saturday. All right, sorry for that little derail. Just wanted to make sure that point got across. In silver music, in varsity from Milford, Paulo Pereira. And Scholastic from Wellesley, Caden Shaw. And in honors from Ashland, Edithia Kansal. Congratulations. And to our top music winners, in varsity from Wellesley, Calvin Liu. And Scholastic from Acton Boxborough, Stanley Yuan. And in honors from Acton Boxborough, Benjamin Langman. So those are our top scores in music. Now it's on to the third test of the day, economics. If you felt like the economics test was particularly difficult this year, do not worry, you are not alone. Starting off in fifth place, Scholastic from Milford, Sandra Moratoya. And a two-way tie in honors from Wilmington, Nikos Kos. And from Ashland, Edithia Kansal. Fourth place, and Scholastic from Ashland, Daniel Zadorozhny. And honors from Acton Boxborough, Benjamin Langman. Bronze medal winners in varsity from Ashland, Emma Whittam. And Scholastic from Austin Prep, Catherine Jalbert. And in honors from Ashland, Suraj Padmanabhan. In silver, we've got a five-way tie. I think one of the biggest ties that we've had. For varsities, and from Wellesley, Kevin Liu. Two from Silver Lake, Catherine Quinn and Caroline McInnes. From Natick, Emma Smith. And from Milford, Paulo Pereira. Meanwhile, in Scholastic from Franklin, we've got Deshadu Papanini. And in honors from Acton Boxborough, Isha Agarwal. Now for our top scores in economics, our gold medal state champions. In varsity from Acton Boxborough, Alexander Kozlov. And Scholastic from Acton Boxborough, Stanley Yuan. And in honors from Wellesley, Jacob Landau. So congrats to our economics medal winners. Now our fourth test, it is time for science. So our science this year was on marine biology and the science of the ocean. So let's see our fifth place winners. And Scholastic from Wellesley, Caden Shaw. Two-way tie for honors from North Reading, Chris DaCosta. And from Milford, Joshua Anderson. And fourth, in Scholastic from Ashland, Shuksharan Vijaykumar. And a three-way tie in honors from Westwood, Bernie Shu. From North Reading, Jonathan Park. And from Lexington, Lauren Wu. Now for our bronze medalists in science, we've got a two-way tie in varsity from Springfield International, Giovanni Cruz. And from Milford, Paulo Pereira. And Scholastic from Lexington, Olivia Hoover. And in honors from Wellesley, Jacob Landau. And silver, varsity from Ashland, Emma Whittam. And Scholastic from Franklin, Deshadu Papanini. And in honors from Acton Boxborough, Benjamin Langman. Lastly, our gold top scientist of the state. Two-way tie for varsity from Wellesley, Kevin Liu. And from Acton Boxborough, Alexander Kozlov. And Scholastic from Acton Boxborough, Stanley Yuan. And in honors from Franklin, Angus Willis. So let's hear it for our science winners. Now it's time for literature. So starting off as usual with our fifth place, Scholastic. Three-way tie from Lexington, Olivia Hoover. From Austin Prep, Lily Seville. And in Scholastic from Ashland, Daniel Zadorozhny. A four-way tie in honors from North Reading, Chris DaCosta. From Hopedale, Lillian Chan. And from Ashland, Suraj Padmanabhan. And from Acton Boxborough, Benjamin Langman. So nice work with these fifth place ties. Now for fourth place, one-way tie. I guess that's not a tie. In Scholastic, from Austin Prep, Catherine Jalbert. And a two-way tie from North Reading, Jonathan Park. And from Ashland, Olivia Workema in honors. Now to those medal winners in literature. And varsity, from Ashland, Cecilia LeBay. Two-way tie in Scholastic from Hopedale, Jared Morris. And from Franklin, Christine Fruin. And in honors, from Franklin, Angus Willis. Silver literature, two-way tie in varsity from Silver Lake, Catherine Quinn. And from Acton Boxborough, Alexander Kozlov. And Scholastic from Hopedale, Samuel Szymanski. And in honors, from Wellesley, Lauren Kim. Now our top literature state champions. In varsity from Wellesley, Kevin Liu. Two-way tie for Scholastic from Wellesley, Caden Shaw. And from Acton Boxborough, Stanley Yuan. And in honors from Acton Boxborough, Isha Agarwal. Congrats to our literature winners. We are halfway through now. On to art. And I'm seeing a question in the chat. So as I explained earlier and via emails, the Maryland and Virginia award ceremonies will be next weekend, joint with Connecticut after they have their competition. So that'll be next Saturday on March the 12th. So art. In fifth place, art. And Scholastic from Springfield International, Cody Chanvong. And in honors from Acton Boxborough, Isha Agarwal. In art, fourth place, Scholastic from Franklin, Christine Fruin. And in honors from Franklin, Angus Willis. Our bronze art. And varsity from Milford, Sasha Matovu. And Scholastic from Lexington, Olivia Hoover. And in honors from Ashland, Olivia Workema. Silver art from varsity from Milford, Paulo Pereira. And Scholastic from Wellesley, Caden Shaw. And two-way tie in honors from Wellesley, Jacob Landau. And from Ashland, Aditya Kansal. Now for our gold state champion art champions. And varsity from Wellesley, Kevin Liu. And Scholastic from Acton Boxborough, Stanley Yuan. And in honors from Acton Boxborough, Benjamin Langman. So that is our top scores in the art event. Now for our final test of the day is social science. Let's see the results. In fifth place, Scholastic. From Springfield International, Michael Scoville. Fifth place, honors from Wellesley, Jacob Landau. And fourth place, Scholastic. From Wellesley, Caden Shaw. And in honors from Westwood, Bernie Shue. Bronze third place social science medalists. And varsity from Milford, Paulo Pereira. Scholastic from Lexington, Olivia Hoover. And in honors from Ashland, Suraj Padmanabhan. Silver social science in varsity from Acton Boxborough, Alexander Kozlov. And Scholastic from Franklin, Deshadiu Papanani. And in honors from Acton Boxborough, Benjamin Langman. And for our gold state champions in social science, in varsity from Wellesley, Kevin Liu. Scholastic from Acton Boxborough, Stanley Yuan. And in honors from Franklin, Angus Willis. Congrats. That is it for our objective written tests medals. And now it is time for these subjective events. Starting off with essay. So the judges have spent the last 2 weeks deliberating. And these are the results. Again, starting off with fifth place, Scholastic in essay. From Wellesley, Caden Shaw. And in honors, from Westwood, Alex Vertikov. On to fourth place, and Scholastic from Austin Prep, Catherine Jalbert. And a rare two-way tie for essay. In honors, from North Reading, Jonathan Park. And from North Quincy, Dominique Dang. Bronze essay in varsity from Springfield International, Sanaya Correa. And scholastic from Hopedale, Samuel Szymanski. And in honors from Wellesley, Lauren Kim. Silver essay in varsity from Milford, Paulo Pereira. And scholastic from Ashland, Taylor Simpson. And in honors from North Reading, Chris DaCosta. Now our top essay state champions. And varsity division from Ashland, Cecilia LeBay. And scholastic from Acton Boxborough, Stanley Yuan. And in honors from Wellesley, Jacob Landau. And that is our essay medalists. Congratulations. Now it's time for the speech event. I want to give a shout out again to our judges for speech and interview today, and as well as those for essay. You made this competition happen. I really cannot stress that enough. I speak for all of us when I say we vastly appreciate it. So now for speech, starting off with 5th place scholastic from Shepherd Hill, Angelina Dempsey. And honors from Wellesley, Lauren Kim. 4th place in scholastic from Natick, Caroline Austin. And 2-way tie in honors from Ashland, Suraj Padmanabhan. And in Acton Boxborough, Benjamin Langman. And bronze medalists for speech in varsity from Springfield International, Giovanni Cruz. And scholastic from Silver Lake, Hannah Antone. And in honors from North Quincy, Dominic Dang. Our silver speakers, 2-way tie in varsity from Shepherd Hill, Nathaniel Shute. And from Ashland, Emma Whittam. And the scholastic division from Wellesley, Caden Shaw. And in honors from Wellesley, Jacob Landau. Now our gold speech state champions from varsity from Silver Lake, Catherine Quinn. And scholastic from Franklin, Deshadiu Papanani. And in honors from North Reading, Talene Toby. Congratulations to all of our speech winners. Now for the last individual event of the day, interview. So in 5th place scholastic, we've got a 3-way tie for interview from Wellesley, Caden Shaw. From Shepherd Hill, Angelina Dempsey. And from Ashland, Daniel Zadorozhny. And honors from Wellesley, Lauren Kim. Now for 4th place in interview. And scholastic from North Quincy, Jessica Chen. And in honors from North Quincy, Nicholas N. Barsalo. Now to our medalists, bronze varsity from Acton Boxborough, Alexander Kozlov. And scholastic from Silver Lake, Hannah Antone. And in honors from Milford, Tessa Scrimger. In silver varsity, we've got a 2-way tie from Silver Lake both, Catherine McQuinn and Carolyn McInnes. And scholastic from Hopedale, Emily Hagan. And in honors from North Reading, Talene Toby. And for our interview champions and varsity from Milford, Sasha Matovu. And scholastic with a perfect score from Austin Prep, Valeria Centenaro. And in honors from Ashland, Aditya Kansal. So congrats to all of our interview winners. So that wraps up the 10th and final individual event of the day. But before we get to the overall individual scores, we've got something special that we'd like to do. We'd like to recognize the top scores in each of, for the total of the 3 subjective events. So this is recognizing those students whose 3 scores in the essay, speech, and interview events combined scored the highest. So out of a total of 3,000 possible points across essay, speech, and interview, showcasing communication skills. So starting off again, 5th place scholastic from Hopedale, Emily Hagan. And honors from Ashland, Aditya Kansal. And 4th place from scholastic from Ashland, Daniel Zadorozhny. And honors from North Quincy, Dominic Dang. Our bronze subjectives medalists. And varsity from Wellesley, Kevin Liu. And scholastic from Shepherd Hill, Angelina Dempsey. And in honors from Wellesley, Jacob Landau. Silver subjectives medals, and varsity from Shepherd Hill, Nathaniel Shute. And honors from Wellesley, Caden Shaw. And in honors from Wellesley, Lauren Kim. And our top communicators of the day, you could say, and varsity from Silver Lake, Catherine Quinn. And scholastic from Acton Boxborough, Stanley Yuan. And in honors from North Reading, Talene Toby. And so that is the final of the event medals that we will be awarding today. Now it's time for individual overall. So this is going to showcase those individual decathletes whose total 10 event score, the sum of their scores in all 10 events of this academic decathlon, are the highest. This is no small feat. So starting off with, in the varsity division, our bronze medalist. From Silver Lake, Catherine Quinn. Our silver medalists. From Acton Boxborough, Alexander Kozlov. And our gold overall top varsity in the entire state, our state champion, and of course the winner of our majestic Golden Turtle Award. From Wellesley, Kevin Liu. Congratulations to our top varsities of the state. And now to recognize the top 3 scholastics of the day, our scholastic state champions, starting in bronze. From Franklin, Deshadiu Papaneni. And silver, from Wellesley, Caden Shaw. And our state champion and recipient of our Golden Turtle Award, from Acton Boxborough, Stanley Yuan. Congratulations to our top scholastics. Now for our 5 top honors. In 5th place, from Ashland, Aditya Kansal. In 4th place, from Franklin, Angus Willis. And bronze, from Wellesley, Jacob Landau. And silver, from Acton Boxborough, Isha Agarwal. And our Golden Turtle recipient, state champion, from Acton Boxborough, Benjamin Langman. Congratulations to all of our total top scorers of the day. Again, this is no small feat. So let's continue to recognize those individuals who scored above 7,000 points at this competition. So 7,000 points is a great threshold to meet. It shows the amount of effort and dedication that was put in. Starting with this year, and this also applies to the regionals scores. We will, again, in a month or two, when we have all of the medals ready to go, we'll be sending out these special new K-Club medals. So those are for these students who break the 7,000, 8,000, or 9,000 point thresholds. So there's a bronze 7K Club medal for those who hit 7,000 points, a silver 8K Club medal for those of y'all who break 8,000 points, and a 9K gold medal for those of y'all who break 9,000 points. So today, the new inductees of our 7K Club are from Acton Boxborough, Benjamin Langman, Isha Agarwal, and Stanley Yuan. From Ashland, Aditya Kansal and Suraj Padmanabhan. From Franklin, Angus Willis. And from Wellesley, Jacob Landau. So congrats to our new inductees of the 7K Club. Many of you have been that's not the right word, inducted before. But this is simply for this competition. If you broke 7,000 points at the last competition as well, then you will get 2 7K Club medals. Congrats. And now, time to recognize the top scores of each team. So this is the member of each team that scored the highest out of all 10 events. From Acton Boxborough, Stanley Yuan. From Ashland, Aditya Kansal. From Austin Prep, Vikram Ganagutla. From Franklin, Angus Willis. From Holliston, Benjamin Obb. From Hopedale, Lillian Chan. From Lexington, Lauren Wu. From Milford, Joshua Anderson. From Natick, Aina Mung. From North Quincy, Dominic Dang. From North Reading, Chris DaCosta. From Shepherd Hill, Tenderness Onyekwiri. From Silver Lake, Ella Hughes. From Springfield International, Rebecca Scheffler. From Wellesley, Jacob Landau. From Westwood, Alex Vertikov. And from Wilmington, Nikos Kaz. So congrats to the top scorers from each of our 17 teams that competed today. And now, it is for our top teams. So here's how this is going to work. Every year, we send the overall state champion, the highest scoring full team, to the nationals competition. And in the past several years, we've also been allowed the opportunity to send the second place overall complete team to nationals as well. And so I do want to make a small point that only teams that have at least 2 members in each of the GPA categories, so 2 honors, 2 scholastics, and 2 varsities each, are eligible to go on to nationals. The overall top scorer, the overall top full team that will be declared state champions will receive the Henry J. Lucas State Championship Award and be invited as the first place team to nationals. The remaining teams will be awarded split into the small and large categories. And so the top 3 small and the top 3 large will not include the overall state champion. Okay, so here we go, recognizing our 3rd place small school in today's state championship competition. Shepherd Hill Regional High School with 20,681.4 points. So you will get a trophy in the mail. Congratulations to Shepherd Hill. Our 3rd place large school team is Milford High School with 23,458.8 points. Congratulations. And our second place small team, Springfield International High School, 21,219.5 points. Sorry, Springfield International Charter School. My apologies for the incorrect name. So congratulations for being our 2nd place small school team. And by the way, some of y'all will receive invitations to the E-Nationals, which is different from the regular Nationals, but E-Nationals happens every year. So I'll be sending out those invitations after the conclusion of the ceremony. Our 2nd place large school team, Franklin High School with 23,794.5 points. And now for our top teams. And the 1st place in both the large and small schools. And again, these will not include the overall state champion that will go on to nationals. Our 1st place small school team, which will advance as the Division 4 nationals competitors. So the 2nd team to go to nationals. Congratulations to Ashland High School with a score of 29,110.5 points. Congrats to Ashland. You will be going to nationals in the Division 4 category. Our 1st place large school team. Congratulations to Acton-Boxborough Regional High School with a score of 30,941.1 points. Congratulations. And now, our overall Henry J. Lucas State Championship Award state champions goes to Wellesley High School with a score of 30,319.4 points. Congratulations to Wellesley. All right, y'all. So that is about it. That's the conclusion of today's ceremony. Thank you so much again for everything throughout the season. And I hope to see people in person, if you're not graduating, or no, even if you're graduating, come back, be a judge. It's fun. Seriously. So, always feel free to contact me if that's something you think you'd like to do. Thank y'all again for everything. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out and let me know. I'll be posting the scores on the results page on the Massachusetts Academic Decathlon website within half an hour. So thank you again. Congratulations to everyone for an awesome season. That's about all I got to say. I'm going to end the stream now. Adios, and have a great rest of your night.